punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Already we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bills go up 6-0 here in the first.
Well, Kate, I think we could take everything we thought about this game and toss it out the window right now. Things have changed thanks to one massive play. And our first snap from scrimmage, it's going to come with one team at a deficit.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting at the 10. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, it's Penix. Oh, he put everything he had into that. His first throw is an interception. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's Cook. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Another one for Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quickly this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Allen going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Offense up to the line fast.
He was brought down at the 26. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Now a give to Cook, running left. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Trying it left side with Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Cook trying this one up the gut. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. About 4 yards for him on that run. More distance than that left, though, on 3rd goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pull that in front further, 13-zip. It's a James Cook touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. He rolls to his right. Man downfield, and he finds London. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Here's Robinson up the middle. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Here's a quick throw to the left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Polk with a point after. And the Falcons cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 5 still to go here. This is second down. This is Cook. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now it's Cook. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll run it with Cook. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Bills first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Again, it's Cook. He still has room inside the 30. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has this down to the 34. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
That they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Well, he scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he gets him around 6 there. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Working quickly here. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Penix on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Polk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the fumble recovery is made. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Another one for Cook. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
Penix on first down. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Here's Penix. Rolling down to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Robinson. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Falcons get it back to within 6.
Falcons 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a give to Cook, running left. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's a give to Cook. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offensive line fast.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Back to the well again. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills go up by 12. It's a James Cook touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills bump the lead up to 13 points.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Play fake. Penix. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, brother, hits another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bills have a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Back-to-back carries here. And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Another carry for him. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Working quickly here.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Here's Cook.
Falcons 2-yard line.
And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
Hughes on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
It's a gain of 5.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Look at that power. Deep left side. He's got it at the 30. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Penix looking to run with it. Escapes the defender. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Working quickly here.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
14 yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
In the red zone now. Headed out right. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Robinson on the inside give. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons drop the lead back to 13.
Falcons 28.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. They'll run it with Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 9.
This is Cook. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Dose of the hurry up here.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Allen on third down. Big strike here to Moore. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's Cook. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that mark for a third down coming up. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's third and 1.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
Now it's Cook. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, it's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He gets 4, but not there yet. That brings up 4th and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Bass's kick is good. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. Two-minute warnings there to help them, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left. On first down, here's Penix. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Bills 44, Falcons 34.
Now set up for the onside kick that they must recover. Just 1 timeout left in their pocket. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
All set to go now from the 35. Now run by Cook. Spins out of one side. And he has the Bills the first down, and that Brock should clinch them this way.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills Bills can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Penix here from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
As they're running the comeback. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Throwing now off the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now a give to Cook, running left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. Yeah. Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. This offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
wishes I